This job is going to be a silver leaf job. I'm going to put it onto this glass, which I have to clean with methylated spirits and whiting to make sure it's absolutely spotless. I have my centre lines vertically and horizontally on the outside of the glass for lining up at a later stage. If you've seen the gold leaf job, you will have seen me using paint for the outline. This is going to be slightly different. I'm going to use vinyl for the outline and put the silver leaf into the inserts. So it should be a quicker job. I just need to get the vinyl outline in place. I can start putting the silver leaf on immediately. I will use a hairdryer to speed up the drying of it and then second gild it as quickly as I can. And then back it up with paint in the normal manner. I'm going to start by weeding this vinyl sign. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the inserts on the letters. And this will be where I put the silver leaf. I have my sign weeded. I'm going to put my application tape over this, and that will enable me to apply it to the glass. And I am now going to put a hinge across the top. And you want a good 2-inch hinge on that. Once I have the backing off, I'm going to keep some tension on this. I'm going to lay it down very carefully. I'm going to use a squeegee with short, sharp strokes. And I'm going to remove the application tape next. I'm keeping the application tape low. You don't want to be pulling it out here. My outline is in place. I have gone over the inserts with a drop of methylated spirits and a cloth. I'm now going to get my Mordant ready. And my Mordant is purified water or distilled water got from a pharmacy or chemist. It was €5 for one that size. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get that distilled water, put a gelatin capsule into it, put it into a very clean jar, extremely clean jar, put it in the microwave for a couple of minutes to warm it up with the capsule in the water for it to dissolve into the water. This is now my Mordant. This is what's going to hold the leaf onto the glass. My Mordant is ready to go. I'm going to apply it with a squeegee bottle and have it running down the surface. To begin with, I have a piece of card underneath my book of silver. I'm going to rub the gilder's tip over my head and bring the silver up to the surface. And hopefully it will catch for me. And remember, the silver is a little bit heavier than the gold. And we would usually put an extra gelatin capsule into a pint of distilled water for this one. Don't try this at home. I just can't seem to get any static electricity going. I shouldn't have cut my hair. The sign is completely covered in the silver leaf at this stage. I can use a hairdryer to speed up the drying of it. Being very careful, if you heat this glass too much, the glass will crack. So very carefully, a good distance back from it, and play your hairdryer over the surface. So it's a little while later. I've played the hairdryer over the silver to get it to dry out. Now I get some soft cotton wool and I rub very, very lightly over the surface, just to remove any excess leaf. I have skewed off all loose and excess leaf from the back of this. I'm now going to back it up. I'm going to back it up with black gloss. So I'm going to carefully apply this over it, going slightly over the outline. That's the sign backed up in black gloss. I let that dry off, and then I'll fully remove all this excess silver going around the edges of it here. And I could varnish it if I want to add extra protection, and then we'll have a look at it from the other side. So this is it now, with all the excess silver removed from around the edges, and this is how it looks.